Hello everyone, and welcome to the Dice Commando YouTube channel. I'm Andrew, with you here as always. Today's unboxing video features Flesh and Blood trading card game by Legend Story Studios. This video and others like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. Please show your support with a like and subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any new videos. If you want to get involved with the channel, consider becoming a channel member. There are many benefits to channel membership, including access to our Discord, exclusive deck tech and strategy videos, and the opportunity to help create channel content. I want to sincerely thank all our channel members, as I truly couldn't do this without your support. You guys rock. Go Commando.
Alright, this is SwagDean with Dice Commandos, and I'm going to do a box opening for first edition Monarch for Flesh and Blood. I want to first give a quick shout out to Wade's Comic Madness, which is in Levittown, PA, if you're in the Philly area. These are the guys who hooked me up with this box. They're a great source for comics, gaming, Pokemon stuff, whatever you need. Wade's Comic Madness. Also want to shout out Fab Foundry. They sell singles. They have a relationship with Dice Commandos. There should be a link underneath. And if you purchase something, there's a little kickback to the channel. For full transparency, I don't see any piece of that. But they make these cool mats, and their single prices are legit. So, let's crack open a box of Monarch. I am trying not to get too excited about what I'm going to get here. I've heard mixed results on pulls. There we go. On how many Majestics they're getting per box and all that. So let's see how it goes for me. I'm hoping for... I'm not even sure with these classes which one is like the one I want the most. I think I'm historically a Runeblade player, so I'm probably hoping for Chain to go well. Alright. Pack number 1. And then the last 8 packs, I'm actually going to note those, or the last 6 packs, I'm going to note those for a possible draft. So we got, I'll work with this lighting as best I can, but got some tokens, and I went through backwards. I'm assuming a lot of these commons people are not super excited about. At this point, everything's been spoiled. So let's check out. I do really like the artwork on Illuminate. It's amazing you get so much good artwork on like commons in this game. Brandish. Alright, so here's our foil. Warmonger's Recital foil. There's a better way to show it. Okay. Time Skippers is my equipment. And we've got Rise Above and Phantasmify are our rares. Not bad. Let's see. Rares over there. Let's get organized. Tokens and equipment. Put them over here somewhere. And foils. Commons are off to the side. We're ashamed of you. I've found this peeling method has been the best with these Flesh and Blood boxes in the past. Although, this one's... There we go. Not going that way as well. I'm going to knock my camera over. There we go. Let's make our mess. Levia is our token. Both sides. I love it when you get... They're both the same. Alright, Groveling Ground. All these commons. So I got that thing again. Alright, Plow Through. So we got a rare foil. Warrior action. Blood Drop. Brooklyn. Endless Maul. Oh, and we've got a Majestic. Pack 2. We have Tome of Torment. Shadow action, which is good. It helps both characters. We'll throw these down here. We're going to start covering up our ad spots. To get the good stuff. What if we should note? So that came from It came from a dark pack. Well, maybe at the end we'll see what the Majestics come from. If you're going to go pick singletons at some point. I doubt any store is selling Monarch by single packs, but just in case. See if one's luckier than the other. So there's our token. Seeds of Agony. Ray of Hope. Ghostly Visit. Alright, so there's our commons. Stony Wootenhog is our foil, which is a common. Ebb and Fold is our equipment. And there's another Majestic. Arc Light Sentinel. The Light Illusionist. Can I get that to focus? There's just so much writing on these cards. I think it's just making it hard for these unboxings to get all that text. But that's 2 Majestics. And a Valiant Thrust was the rare. And just for our little competition, that was another dark pack. So right now, 100% of the dark packs have had Majestics in them. That's not going to hold up. Let's see, will that tear? No. That really has to just be ripped apart. There's Chain. It's a light pack. We'll see how it goes. Chain. And we've got alright. Hungering Slaughter Beast is our foil. Gallantry Gold, our equipment. We got Invigorating Light as our rare. And, oh my gosh, 3 packs in a row. Mutated Mass. Majestic. Shadow Action. So that's got him getting like the more generic Majestics so far. So boom, 3. And that was a light pack. They're getting some revenge. That does, as exciting as it is to have these front-loaded, it also means that those last 6 packs I set aside for maybe doing some draft sealed with might get weaker and weaker if these front-loaded. All the good stuff. Alright. And these are right off the top. Again, as if people could buy singles. Right off the top. Yeah, hit pretty hard. Ghostly Visit, common, but it's a nice, purty looking foil. We got another Invigorating Light, rare. Another Phantasmify, and there's the token. Wrong pile. So from the rares, well, it's like a 2 Shadow Majestics. I can go either class. They're both blood debts. But from rares perspective, I think I'm getting more for Prism. And I do have that Arc Light Majestic. So the box so far might be leaning Prism's way. So there's the token. Seeds of Agony. Some Minnowism. I like going wide, so Minnowism is going to be something I get intimate with. Take Flight, which is a very pretty foil. Also a common. Ironhide Plate. Consuming Aftermath and Seek Horizon are our rares. Looks like it'd be a ninja card based on its artwork. And Shadow Action. Nice and generic again. I got my options for me. Alright. Back to a dark pack. Let's see. There's a rare Galaxy Black Cold foil. This looks like a regular one. But if I just happen to pull that one, now I got a basis of comparison. There's some other random full arts. I haven't really been searching. I hope they're not commons. Rift Bind, which is an amazing card on foil. Another Gallantry Gold. Pulping and Herald of Triumph. Pulping is such a great brute card. I'm glad it's generic. Brute. Herald of Triumph. I like it. Alright, getting the light pack. You know what? So I don't do this math wrong, let's set aside 6 real quick. That's going to be my... Let's split it evenly. So you got 2 light, 2 dark. Light and dark. So those 6, I'm going to put over here, right off camera. We'll do those last. That'll be my sealed. So they'll be in the middle of the box. And maybe save myself 1 Sweet Majestic. In there. Alright, light pack for people taking notice. I feel like Seeds of Agony is the first card a lot. And there's Belittle. And Minnowism. And then Belittle in foil. It's common, but like I said, I'm definitely going to use it. Halo of Illumination. Writhing Beasthold and Seeping Shadows are our rares. Got a Soul Shackle token. Brandish, Burning Beam, Ray of Hope, Yinti Yantle. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not, but that's our foil. Which looks pretty cool. That orb he's got, or whatever the power he's got in his hand, looks cool. Ether Ironweave as the equipment. Our rares, we have Soul Reaping and Duskpath Pilgrimage. Just shadow actions. So I guess options for my shadow people. Would it be so cool to pull a legendary on stream? Wouldn't that be something? And that's as rare as I even hope. Getting something like a Fabled or whatever. I couldn't fit that in my brain. There's a Ravenous Meat Axe. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Second swing. Ray of Hope. Stony Wootenhog is our common foil. Ironhide Legs. Dimensional Gateway. And Phantasmify. Got a couple Phantasmifies. Like I said, I'm looking good on that rare. Haven't been calling it the packs. Hopefully you guys are seeing that this is a light pack here. Alright. Enigma Chimera. Got 2 in a row. Spot. Brandish. Tone Rush. Overlord. Illuminate. Ooh. Tome of Torment. I got a second one, and this one is a foil. So there's my foil Majestic. Tome of Torment. Shadow action. Ironhide Helm. We've got Captain's Call and Outmuscle. Both great generic actions as our rares. I'll get used out of those. And that was a light pack, so I think we're even now with our Majestics. And then that was a foil Majestic, so I guess the light packs pulled ahead. Token. The artwork in this Dread Screamer is gonna live rent free in my brain. Frontline Scout, Talisman of Dowsing. Alright, Herald of Protection is our common foil. Hooves of the Shadow Beast. Equipment. Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell. They're trying to jam a lot of text, like not just up down the bottom, but down the top. These, oh, look at that. Two of it. Got the red and the yellow. Shadow Brute. Same pack. Alright, dark packs. You guys gotta... Shadow packs, I should say. Shadow packs, you gotta make a comeback. Don't let the light push you around. Arcane Crackle. Let's see. Surging Militia is our common foil. Ironhide Gauntlet. I think I got a full Ironhide set at this point. Herald of Triumph, I know I've gotten one of those before. And then Tremor of Wrathe. Another rare. Generic. Alright, light packs. Another Meat Axe. Glavia. Smash with Big Tree. And we got Blinding Beam, Rising Solar Tide. Endless Maw. It's another powerful art, but that is a rare foil, which is nice. Gallantry Gold. Got Rise Above. Oh yes! Celestial Cataclysm. Light action. It's free. He's got to banish 3 cards from your soul, which I guess is not very free. Some of these characters have a hard time getting their soul loaded up like that. Go again. Hits for 7. Loving it. Loving it. Oh man, light. That was a light pack, right? Light's got 3. And the foil. That might be too much to come back. I think Dark's going to have to... Shadow's going to have to bring a legendary or something to even the tide here. Alright. This is a light pack for those keeping track. Just probably just solely me. I got Smash a Big Tree again. Look at that. 2 red Smash a Big Trees. Loaded on Brute. Blood Tribute. Little Dimensional Gateway. Runeblade foil. I'll take those. Blood Drop Brocade. Herald of Triumph. And Howl from Beyond. Other rares. This game is not for kids. This artwork. 16 plus. I ain't kidding. You got faces getting ripped off. Describe the pulping, just turning a creature into mist. This is some adult content. Dark pack, it's your chance. Although, like I said, I'm half kind of hoping that there's not a Majestic in there, so I can maybe have one of my 6 for draft. Pound for Pound is the common foil. Ironhide Plate. Valiant Thrust and Dusk Path Pilgrimage. Both warrior rares. Two left in the box. Before we move on to the 6 I'm setting aside. I gotta do that on camera. I'll probably playing with other members of the Commando group, so I gotta do this for posterity. It's actually, I think, the first time I saw Bolton. I haven't been flipping all the tokens, but it's good to know I have. There you go. And it's one of those great. You got both on the one card. Frontline Scout, Rally the Rear Guard. Rifted Torment is the common foil. Stubby Hammerers, which is probably, oops, put the foil in the wrong pile. Which is probably something I'll play. Arcanite Sentinel and Glisten. So Arclight Sentinel. I got 2 of. Look at that. 2 Tomes of Torment and 2 Arclight Sentinels. So that's 6 Majestics. Ooh, what color was it? Was it dark? They're evenly distributing. That's weird. It's not mixed up. And I got 2 repeats of Majestics. I haven't found my cold foil common or equipment yet. But I've heard some people saying that they just straight up didn't get one. Light pack. Oh, a cracked bauble. I guess I had to get one of those to follow the progression of the cracks. There it is. Gallantry Gold is my common foil. So probably not going to be getting a legendary or fabled or whatever in this. Got some Time Skippers. And then Seek Horizon and Battlefield Blitz. Other rares. This actually doesn't have a ton of text on it. Can I get it to focus? No. Kind of. Alright. Let's do a quick cleanup. I'm going to set some of these things aside real quick, just to make it a little bit cleaner for my draft packs, which are not going to have probably Majestics in them, unless this is like Crucible where you got 8 or so in a box. Alright, so there's the Majestics. Nice little pile. Alright. Do it. Let's think about it here. What do we want? Prism plays pretty well. Tokens not seen. So this is probably another cracked bauble. Yep. I guess I might need that to get my deck up. So Arcanic Crackle, Runeblade, Shadow Brute, Runeblade, Illusionist. I should probably start splitting these up. But let's see the good cards. It might help push us. Herald of Tenacity is our common foil. Dreamweaver's Equipment. And then we have Merciful Retribution and Unhallowed Rites. The Illusionist and Runeblade rares. So I'll move the box. Illusionist, Runeblade. We'll get the commons sorted in a bit. And we got the Illusionist Equipment and the Dreamweavers. So, I guess slight advantage. Illusionist at this moment. Spectral Shield. Seen a lot of Illusionist, Warrior Red, Illusionist Red. I like Illuminate. Howl from Beyond. Got a Shadow Rare. Shadow be separate. I got another Dreamweaver. Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell and Plow Through. The rares. We got Warrior and Shadow Brute. So now we got to split things up. So here's, I guess we'll go dark. So Warrior, Illusionist, Runeblade, Brute. Shadow cards over here. I should probably start stacking them. There's the rares from before. Don't want to get those mixed up. Try not to cheat, guys. Alright. Light pack. If we stick to the end, I'll try to build the deck. There's a Reality Prism. Boneyard Marauder. I like all these reds. A chance to do some damage. Howl from Beyond. We got another foil Howl from Beyond. Stubby Hammers. Endless Maul and Seeping Shadows. So we got Shadow Brute, Shadow Runeblade on our rares. Really? Let's see. I feel like I see a lot of reds in the light classes. Blasphemet, the Soul Harvester token. Assur, the Soul Reaper. No, I don't want that put it here. Okay, Rifted Torment. Decent amount of reds, yellows, red, yellow. It's not bad. Herald of Tenacity, it's a common foil. Iron-Hired Helm, another Howl from Beyond, rare. Crazy. Oh, wait, another Majestic. Light Instant, Tome of Divinity. So, I'll make it 7 Majestics. I got 1 potentially in my pool. And it's light, so if I go Warrior or Prism, I can potentially use that as drawing cards, and that's never bad. Spectral Shield. Hungry Slaughter Beast. A lot of blues. Runeblade Brute. Runeblade Illusionist. Get a couple of those. There's a Pulping Rare foil. Look at that. There's the mouth of the creature as it turns into a vapor because he got hit so hard. Brutal. Brute. Iron-Hide Gauntlet. Valiant Thrust, Light Warrior, and Glisten, Light Instant. So Light Warrior. Started to even out, at least as far as rares. Alright. Galaxy Black. Oh. Chain Token. Light, Brandish, Illuminate, Zealous Being, Illuminate, common foil. That's very pretty. Ebb and folds the equipment. Merciful Retribution, Light Illusionist rare, and Rise Above, rare generic defense reaction. Here we go. So that's my whole box. And that's a rare generic. That will go over here. So 7 Majestics. I did get a cold foil common. And now if we're going to do this draft from a rare perspective and Majestics, it's pretty even. So let's take a look. Let's start building our piles for this stuff. So Warrior, Runeblade, Illusionist, Warrior, generic. Light, generic, light, shadow, light, brute, Runeblade, Illusionist, Warrior, Illusionist, generic, shadow. Runeblade, Warrior, Illusionist, shadow. Brute, Runeblade, Brute, Illusionist, Warrior. Light, Brute, Runeblade, Illusionist, Warrior, Illusionist, light, shadow, generic, Runeblade. Alright, almost to the end. It's fun accounting. Alright, so let's start with Brute. Otherworldly Bellow is a red, but it's not an attack. Yellow, what it's got 7. Dread Screamer, it's a red attack, bonus attack, 6/6. That Bellow again, 6. A 5, a 7, a 7, 5, 4, not. So, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the 6s for Brute. Which is a big part of it to get that ability on. His, should say her. Levia. Runeblade. Unhallowed Rites, we got blue, blue, yellow, blue, couple blue, red, Bounding Demigod, Riftbind. A lot of these are lower attacks, kind of having to get and go wide, but there's not a lot of go again. This one does. Piercing Shadow Base. Seeping Shadows. It's not terrible. What does Howl from Beyond do? Because, man, I got a bunch of them. I got a blue, yellow, red. 2 of them foil. You play Howl from Beyond from your Banish Zone. The next attack action you play gains 3 and go again. That's pretty useful. It costs 2. You're gonna need some blues like that one to play it. And then our generic shadow stuff. Other than Howl from Beyond, we got some Blood Tribute to do some opting. It is for free. Opt 3, then banish the top card, so I could get something for Chain. Spoof Shadow. Attacking card that costs 1 or less in your bonus zone. You may play it this turn. Attack light hero gains 2. Costs 2. There's a couple attacks. This is probably better for Chain. Ghostly Visit. Wintertide Plunderer is a 7. And a card from their soul. That's good. 6. I got a couple 6s I could add to Chain if I'm up against Prism. It's not bad. I feel like Prism is just like naturally really strong in draft based on all the stuff. Out of Rebirth. Enigma Chimera. Look at that. 8. 7. 7. 7. There's a blue 5. Blue for 4. There's a lot of reds. And the numbers there's all attacks. 6 for 1. And it's mostly attack cards. I got a little bit of these instants kind of stuff. And it's just a lot of reds. I feel like Prism is in the lead, not only because she's strong in draft, but just got a bunch of her stuff. You may charge your soul. If you charge this turn. Charge. A lot of yellows. Got a couple reds. No blues, so just cross the line. Pretty weak. I'm going to have to get a lot of soul action to give these things go again. Other than second swing, there's not a lot of go again, any kind of stuff. Charge the soul. I think it's going to be Prism. And then we also have these Illuminates. Got a bunch of those. Rising Solar Tide, which you can put in the soul. Got a lot of Illuminates. Penetrable Belief, Illuminate, Glisten, and then of course I've got Tome of Divinity. Costs 4. Draw 2 cards, and if a card has been put into your hero's soul, I can draw 3. And I can see if you just draw a bad hand, you just blow it up, draw some stuff. And just looking at our generics. Other than Rise Above, we'll definitely take that. See if any of these like particularly help any of these classes. Frontline Scout will help with Prism to know if they can block Phantasmify or not. So that's 0 in your graveyard on top of your deck. Attack action card for 0. There's not a lot of that for Brute or Chain. If you control an Aura, that's more likely to be light. And I got a couple into Lintels, if I think. Surgical Militia is not bad. Can recycle that. Another Frontline Scout. And it deals damage, and it goes again. If you can play it from Arsenal. So you just hit for 2, just to kind of ping them. And then pound for pound, so there's a 6. Zelda. Alright, this references the banished pitch zone with greater than Zelda's being's base. Gets go again. So that's actually good for. Geez, everybody, never mind. And that sweet cracked bauble. I'm thinking this is a prism setup. Let's see. She's gonna have. Oh, I got her Dreamweavers, right? Yep. So I gets rid of a Phantasm. I got a Spectral Shield for her. Another Dreamweaver. There's an Iris of Reality for her. What other? So I got the hand. I need Helm. I got Demon Allies. That's not going to help me. I already got hands. A lot of hand armor. So I get to wear helmets. Helmet. Some Spectral Shields and gloves. And I got the Illuminate weapon. Yep, that's how it's going to be. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. Supporting Dice Commandos. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And as always, go Commando.